set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
Would you say that last week's performance by him workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touch. And right away, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
When you look at this defense, they come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We were just talking about him pregame, 3 tackles for a loss. Last week you thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there, another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described, and I don't want to make it too simplistic, but right now for him, it's see ball, get ball, and that's what he's doing really well, and he's doing it in the offense's backfield.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
First down, here's Scatterbury. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 98 yards, and a score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
They go play action here. Purdy. He'll dump this out to Scatterbury. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Scatterbury. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Where they were on the field, kind of no man's land. Do you like the call?
I love the call. Almost had to go for it there, right? Because of what you just described. Too far for the field goal. Too short for the punt. You might punt in the end zone and just give him good field position anyway. Let's go for a plus.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Ayuk going to go in motion right. And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension. Really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's got Llroe. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. So the completion good for 7 there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Past the 60. 79 Broncos.
Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a first down.
65.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's got it. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and goal, Washington.
Now Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. Now feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
19 Tiger. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
A gain of 7 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
Ranger. Rig alert. Riggs. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Let go.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And to the right side here, it's Allen. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Purdy looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Watch out!
Purdy now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They'll get this into the hands of Llroe. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Purdy. The Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. The Commanders' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. To the air goes Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. This is Brown going up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw is Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
An inside run to Scatterby. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scatterby. Down to about the 32.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now on play action, it's Purdy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
Here's Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
A 54-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Room past the 35. And finally down at the 41-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Back to throw. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way we can even describe it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Warriors 70. Top row 18. Go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Completes it to Austin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
And the Commanders' 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he finds Austin complete. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Washington Commanders 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Commanders.
Throwing now is Daniels. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is indeed good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. What a week ahead we have in store. Plenty to get to, so here we go. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And here is the running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Play action, now it's Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Second down and 10.
Here's Daniels. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And a Washington first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Washington first down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Washington.
Daniels looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
On the play. 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it's caught. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
49ers 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Spins past him. take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down, Washington.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Warriors 70. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Ready.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Dragons, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw again. Throwing quickly here, he's got Jacobs. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Steady.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
49er first down.
A give, it's Scatteroo. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. And the Washington offense heading out. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now.
Ready? Viking, a kick.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs
can't get away, and he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's 2nd down.
Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Let's go. 70 line. Ready?
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. A CD there up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to Scatteroo. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Going deep here for Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, and he's right there amongst the league's best. To throw is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Purdy off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Scalable. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12.
Here's Purdy. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Trying to lay one up deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Back at the 22-yard line.
Warrior 70.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
First down.
Come on, come on.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Took a 19.
And the
19,
Commanders
19.
first down.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great play there. A beast first in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Commanders start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Oh, what a move. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Purdy. Allen's got it complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Coming up, we are looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
To throw from his end zone, Daniels. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Commanders, 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Upton stout there defensively.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Commanders.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. And they're going to speed things up here.
23 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll give it to Scatterbury. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Third down and 4.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Scatterbury. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about.